Get ready to witness the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping crashes in NASCAR history. Here are the top 5 wrecks that will leave you on the edge of your seat. At number 5, it's Ricky Rudd's terrifying tumble at Daytona in 1984. Rudd's car flipped 17 times, leaving him shaken but miraculously unscathed.
All right, it is a magnificent chess game that is being played here. Oh, trouble! Ricky Rudd slamming toward the wall, crashing, rolling over, side over side. Ricky Rudd, Ford automobile, out of control, side over side several times, lands in the grass just to the top of pit road. The Budmore car destroyed. You're watching live from the Daytona International Speedway, the Busch Clash of '84. The most serious crash in the 6-year history of this event has just taken place.
Coming in at number 4, it's the infamous big one at Talladega in 2012. A 25-car pileup sent shockwaves through the racing world, with Brad Keselowski's mangled car a testament to the wreck's fury.
There's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Fortune's out.
And a huge wreck to end this race. Matt Kenseth is going to get to the finish line first. Is everybody okay? And one of the championship drivers got through.
At number 3, we have Kyle Busch's horrific crash at Daytona in 2009. Busch's car careened into the catch fence, sending debris flying into the stands and leaving fans gasping in horror.
Just wanted to touch him.
Can't get him to the high side. Here he comes. No,
There he turns it. He turns it.
Busch in the wall. Here comes Stewart to the checkered flag. And another car gets in the backside. It's Casey Kane. And they're scattering everywhere as they come to the line.
Drives right to that corner right here. When he makes that turn, boom, I want to be right on that 18's corner and force him up the racetrack right there.
Okay, now
He
Kyle's
blocks.
hanging on.
He blocks.
But he's going to
He comes
block.
back.
And it just ran himself
He
over
blocked.
the 14 car.
And here's what happened. Just like we talked about at Talladega.
The number 2 spot goes to Bobby Allison's devastating wreck at Talladega in 1987. Allison's car flew into the catch fence, tearing a hole in the mesh and injuring several fans.
Oh, we have a problem.
Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kowicki becomes involved.
Debris and is collecting other cars. There was a lot of debris in the front stretch. Kowicki was involved. Richard Petty, I think, is another one of the cars. Lots of debris on the front stretch.
He has torn out a whole large area of guardrail. There it is, protecting the crowd from the racetrack, and he came very, very close to going into the stands. The car became airborne and went flying literally into that wall and catch fencing, but fortunately it did stay onto the racetrack. Bobby Allison is moving around in the race car, and that is certainly good news for us, but he has to be quite shaken after a tremendous crash. The red flag has been brought out.
There's Bobby getting out of the car. I told you that Bobby's car, though, was heavily damaged. It did stay together. The integrity of the roll cage is intact. The crowd is giving Bobby a very warm welcome out of that machine, but the car lived up to NASCAR standards.
Larry, I think
And at number 1, it's Dale Earnhardt's fatal crash at Daytona in 2001. Earnhardt's car made contact with Sterling Marlin's, sending him crashing into the wall. The racing world was left in shock, mourning the loss of a true NASCAR legend. These wrecks serve as a sobering reminder of the risks and dangers involved in the high-speed world of NASCAR.
To the flag. Come on, Mikey. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Michael Waltrip wins.
Oh, man. This is great. I just hope Dale's okay. I guess he's all right, isn't he?
You okay? You okay?
Saw the crash and saw the cars sitting over there and saw the ambulances and everything, and it looked really dramatized and really dramatic looking, and it just looked odd.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make. But after the accident in turn 4 at the end of the Daytona 500, we've lost Dale Earnhardt.